And now, ladies and gentlemen, we need a bigger boat. It's Jaws! Colin Lloyd!
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster?
Great scenes here at the Civic. All set then for the Great White against the Big Dutchman in the company of Chris Mason. And first, good evening, Peter Drury.
Matt, good evening. We're going to have some fun here. The start of your Friday night in involves two players who score 10 out of 10 for likeability. Stompe, whose celebration for many was the moment of the tournament so far after that extraordinary comeback against Martin Phillips. A fine advertisement for tall, thin, 40-plus men who are thinning on top. It's an exclusive club. And looking forward to his contest here against Colin Lloyd. Jaws already enjoying his most successful Grand Slam in that he's never been past round two, and 2010 is the first time that he has won his group. Both of them in very decent nick, both of them crowd favourites,
Thank you,
both of
ladies
them
and gentlemen.
utterly
First
cognizant
leg
of their
is
duty to
first.
entertain the
Game
crowd
on.
and to serve up, Mace, what ought to be a really decent contest here.
Certainly should be. Both of them should be full of confidence.
100.
Colin Lloyd beat Daryl Fitton in his first game, 5-4. Then had a great win against Barney, 5-3. More or less a 95 average.
100.
And then comfortably beat Trisha Wright, 5-1. Tournament average of around 92.
135.
Stompe, more or less the same. So there's not a lot in it, form-wise.
81.
Still early in the evening, but the mood is good. And so are the darts.
140.
Solid start from Lloydie. 1-2-6 after 9 darts, a possible 12.
100. Colin, you require 126.
Doesn't need to go 4 19s, no, and doesn't, stays up. Just likes to set it up.
90.
Leaves double 18, I think he was going for a 6.
$60. Colin, you require 36.
First dart of the double. Second dart of the double. Third dart, now at double 9.
80.
No.
Colin, you require 160.
Inauspicious start for Lloyd. A bit of a glimpse for Stompe.
You know what he can do with the big
100.
finishes.
Colin, you require 18. Game shot on the first leg.
Finally got there.
Colin Lloyd.
Holds his throw
Second
after a
leg
bit
is
of a
Colin
scare.
for the first. Game on.
16 dart leg there for Lloydie to hold throw.
59.
At this level, he's quite fortunate.
Playing here his 15th match in Grand Slam history at Wolverhampton.
60.
No, he's twice reached the knockout stage before. His match record before this year was very, very ordinary. Only 3 wins in 11 matches. You might remember Lloydie finished runner-up in his group last year with only
84.
1 win.
And he did get through countback.
That's right. So actually he's lost much more often than he's won here.
Know how that feels.
60.
Darts plus beer and work, or work? I think or is probably more
98.
satisfactory. Beer and work, I find, don't always mix. Having said that,
41.
Open that bottle of wine, Teedy. There is a wonderful selection of wigs and hats on offer tonight.
he's filled it up. First one of the night. There'll be more.
$60. Colin, you require 160.
A fair bit of pressure here on this ton check out for Stompe.
100.
Lloyd is waiting over his shoulder. Good start. Good finish.
Shown the second leg. Stompe. Third leg is Colin to fill first. Hit him on.
That's how to withhold the pressure and withstand the pressure.
60. $135. 100.
Stompe runner up behind Scott Waits in Group E, running up to this knockout game.
81.
And Waits against Van Barneveld later this evening is a much anticipated clash.
Yeah, Stompe's first game, he nearly
100.
produced another great comeback. He was trailing 4-0. Got it all the way back to 4 each.
140.
He has this reputation for going the distance. 3 of his 6 Wolverhampton matches prior to this, Stompe, have gone to the final leg.
140. Colin, you require 145.
First 2 of them he lost, and then mercifully for him, he finally sneaked past Martin Phillips the other
85.
night. Memorably.
Colin, you require 101. $49.
Lloyd's throw
Colin, you
under
require
pressure.
60. Game shot on the third leg. Stompe.
Crane is stretching out.
Came on.
And breaking.
Lloyd, he'd be disappointed there. He threw 15 darts in that leg
93.
and didn't have a go at a double. Allowed Stompe in.
$46.
Night off for Gary Anderson. Busman's for him. After last night's victory over Colin Osborne. Comfortable victory. One of the more straightforward successes of the week so far. 10-3. He takes on the local favourite Wayne Jones tomorrow.
80.
Colin's average has just dipped beneath 90.
$99.
Both players will have spells in this match. Fall into a purple patch.
140.
Safe to say, it's back up above 90 now. Which goes down well with the fan club.
$140.
Both players cranking up the scoring.
Jaws looking to bite back.
140.
Treble 18 tops. Can't do it now, so Lloyd really can bite back.
You require
Chance
55.
for an immediate break. 2 at tops.
Game shot on the fourth
Second one
leg.
got the job done.
Fifth leg is
And we're back where we started.
Game on.
15 dart leg there for Lloydie.
$140.
Here we go. Moment's hesitation, break in momentum, but the dart is every bit as good. Smooth as you would wish.
Was worth the wait, that one.
55.
3 maximums in the first 4.5 legs. $100.
I think they're quite evenly matched, these two. And I think it's more going to be about who makes the fewer
99.
mistakes.
Based on the form of the week, certainly it really is impossible to guess who would prevail here.
100.
Well, can put big pressure on this if he finds a treble or two.
131. Calling the crowd 121.
Several combinations. 11 ball.
Bullseye.
Game showing the fifth legs. Stompe.
Quite something from Stompe, whose spectacular checkouts have been a feature of the week. He's picked up something special again here, and it is he with a break who goes into the first break with a lead of 3-2. Stars are out in Wolverhampton, on stage and in the cheap seats. Is it? Is it? You decide. Stompe leads 3-2. He's
Thank you, ladies and
spending
gentlemen.
some of this
Sixth
afternoon
leg,
looking
it's
up
calling the throw first. Game on.
the crane, which is what he's become. One explanation of that fine bird was of an opportunistic feeder.
65.
Eats fish, amongst other things. And here he is, up against a shark.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, I can't see many cranes really eating a great white, can you? But
85.
let's face it, darts generally stretches reality.
$121. 45.
What I did think was more telling was that the crane played a big part in Roman and Greek mythology and portrayed, the dance of the crane portrayed a love of
60.
joy and a celebration of life. And if his dance at the end of that game against Phillips wasn't a celebration of life, I don't know what is.
174.
A further celebration of life. Darting life at its most perfect.
Stompe's already got that all-important break he will eventually need to win this match. He seems to be taking the first bit of control.
Game show on the sixth
The lovely,
leg.
clean
Stompe.
75
Seven
finish.
legs calling the drill first. Game on.
Stompe 4 out of 4 at doubles and 4-2 up.
42.
He's reaching that point that top players do from time to time, where as a spectator, as a neutral, you expect him to finish.
125.
Well, Stompe will be aware of this cushion, and he will start to stretch Lloydie a little bit. He'll begin to try and force the issue. Both players will be well into their stride now.
99.
Stompe's average reflects that. Nearly 100. Lloydie not too far behind.
92.
In the best part of 94.
$100. 97.
Taylor in action
37.
later on this evening.
170.
And of course, Stompe defeated Phil Taylor in his German
80.
championship victory. And what a
140.
game that was. I was there at 106 and 107 averages.
100. Colin, you require 90.
Stompe ready to break again, unless Lloyd picks this off now.
That's the big number. He really should have just made sure of that big 15 to guarantee one dart at the ball. It's a bit of a schoolboy error, that one.
66. Colin, you require 40.
Massive chance now for a real comfort zone between Stompe and Lloyd. Stompe has indeed picked it off and breaks again. That's 3 legs in a row for the gangly Dutchman. Crowd have smartly adopted the Pompey chimes to become the Stompe chimes now. Play up, Stompe, Stompe, play up. And he certainly is.
80.
Play up, Stompe.
He's really beginning to go through the gears now.
100.
Lloydie's going to have to hang on to his coattails.
Oh, has bounced out of the red bit.
80.
Colin Lloyd, facially, his default position is the smile. But his brow is furrowed now.
140.
He's got a job on here.
141.
A 6-dart Stompe at this 141. Right, 125 would be nice. Leaves double 8.
125.
He is doing very little wrong at the moment.
Double 8 after 12 darts.
105. Colin, you require 16.
No problem.
Wow, that is 6 doubles out of 7 for Coach Stompe. Something close to impeccable darts.
Averages are good. 98, 95 for Stompe. Lloydie not doing a lot wrong, really. 94.40.
Wow. On this form, he beats anyone.
Well, this was how he played in the final of that German Darts Championships. Really was impressive.
91.
There is belief coursing through Coach Stompe's veins here.
He did this against Merv King in the World Championships earlier in the year, and the possibility of a 9-dart finish.
6 perfect darts.
$100. require 141.
Hear the crowd. Play up, Stompe. No. Lovely warmth of applause, though. Made friends this week. And he's earned money, big money.
13 dart the last leg, possible 10 this time, Pete.
$60. Corey requires 16.
What an incredible dart. He wasn't quite aiming for that part, but you take it.
Sounds like it's cold as
12 dart leg. His run of legs, Peter. 12, 15, 17, 13, 12.
140.
5 leg wins in a row. There's his boy, who has every reason to feel great pride in Dad.
140.
Oh, almost like in snooker, Lloyd must feel like he's being made to sit in the chair.
96.
Very little he can do about this patch from Stompe.
Well, it's the best he can do. Score heavy and hope.
Five 19s. 5 19s would have left him 170. It's good thinking. Lloyd really in position for a rare
41.
break opportunity against the Stompe throw.
Pick off an odd number now, I guess.
137. Coming to require 140.
Now Lloyd needs this to stay in the game.
Oh, that was almost a must finish. 8-2 behind.
80.
It's a big ask.
Coming to require 70.
20 and 2 more 20s.
50. Colin, you require 60.
Obligatory. Absolutely obligatory. 2 darts at it.
Needs to stop the rot.
Game
The rot is stopped.
Colin Lloyd.
At least Lloyd avoided a whitewash session there by dragging himself back into the contest in the final leg before the second break. Regardless of which, he goes to that second break, trailing by 7-3. Stompe wonderful to this point. Well, there is no undercard at Wolverhampton tonight. They're all headline acts. And next on stage, Ted Hankey and Steve Beaton. Into the second round, all players who brought their A-game to the Grand Slam. And that will be a most watchable contest, I'm sure. As indeed is this one, not least because of the explosive, extraordinary form of Coach Stompe,
11th leg. It's
who has a 7-3 lead over Colin Lloyd. Lloyd, though, did break back at the end of the second session there, and so starts the third session with the darts and with a little wind in his sail. Albeit with an average, what, 6 or 7 points down on his Dutch opponent, Mace.
80.
Yeah, it's great darts from Stompe. I did fancy one of them was going to have a spell. Lloyd really has got to win this mini session 4-1 to be within, you know, have any chance in this match.
80. 77.
Well, you spoke at the start, Chris, about the importance of surges of form. There'll be moments when one player's on his game and the other perhaps isn't. I guess Lloyd will hold out hope that Stompe has had his time now in the match and that there's time left in the match for him to prevail.
Well, more often than not, a match over this distance, especially when we get into the next stage of this competition, when it increases to 31 legs, you will see, you know, the lads go from 12, 13, 14, 15 dart legs and then have a few 17, 18 dart legs, and it's just about being there at the right time to capitalise.
30.
And they've gone away for Lloyd, but Stompe's still a fair way out. Don't rule it out, though.
Staying up there. Oh no, he switched. I'm surprised he didn't stay there for double 11.
20. Game shot on the 11th leg.
2 in a row for Colin Lloyd.
12 leg, it's Colin Lloyd.
Good guts from him. Lesser men might have let their head go down and let the match get away from them. But not Jaws.
140.
He was known years ago as a bit of a street fighter on the hockey.
60.
He likes a tungsten tear-up.
140.
It's true of so many sports, but truer of no sport more than darts, that it's not over till someone crosses the line. And crossing the line
140.
in darts and indeed in other sports is very often the hardest thing to do.
$100.
Good leg from Stompe. 1-2-1 after 9 darts. Chance of another sub-15 dart leg for Stompe.
97. Corey require 121.
Not under extreme pressure to go for the ball. Might go for the ball first. Yep, that leaves him 96. Takes away that
51.
risk. If he goes 60 and then fancies going 25 ball for double 18, takes away the risk of hitting the ball with the second dart by hitting it with the first.
100. Corey requires 70.
Oh, it's a good first start. Capitalise now. No.
30.
No.
Corey require 104.
Twitchy moment or two for Coach Stompe. Nothing too deeply concerning yet.
Awkward lie there for Lloyd. Gets it. Double 16.
Oh, this is huge. This really dragged him back into it.
88. Corey requires
Big opportunity.
40.
Two at tens.
Game shot on the 12th leg.
Stompe gets away again.
13 legs.
2 within 2 now.
Game on.
Of a place in the quarterfinals.
Solid hold there. Oh, you'll have to come away from that. Those would come out if he goes up for another one.
137.
I think he thought about it. Stompe back in that zone.
180.
Right in the zone. 6 maximum Stompe, just 3 Lloyd.
100.
5 points between them on average. 4 legs between them.
100.
First to 10 into the quarterfinals for a minimum payday of £15,000.
100.
And the other one said,
180.
super dart.
Oh, Stompe's not rolling over, that's for sure.
53. Corey require 41.
To reach match point, 2 at tops. He's nearly
Game
there.
shot on the 13th leg.
This really is an outstanding display.
Game on.
11 dart break. That's twice now. He's at 2 180s in the same leg. He's on it again.
Sensational. This is a masterclass from Coach Stompe. Don't need me to tell you, Colin Lloyd is no mark. His darts have been perfectly respectable. But Stompe has gone up another notch here. He is riding a wave of public adulation. He's loving the Pompey chant.
Nice touch.
Oh, it's lovely, yeah, respectful, asking him to quieten down while Colin's throwing. And he responds.
.57.
Stompe there was trying to set up a much more comfortable 130 finish that only requires
44.
one treble, but no pressure on this 164. Be nice to go out with a bang now. Be quite fitting of a match like this.
85.
On the cusp. Lloyd can only hit and hope. He's hitting.
180.
And so here comes the hope. Double 11 for the match. Jakobus Wilhelm Stompe, Grand Slam quarter-finalist, after a most exceptional display against Colin Lloyd. A 10-4 win, including 8 maximums, a checkout rate of nearly 60%, entertainment value 100%. What a man, what a player he is, and he stays for more this Wolverhampton week.